Welcome to another Travel and Bourbon, and boy, do we have one for you today. The Sky Domes in Alberta, Canada. Well, this is going to be an experience. We are at the Sky Domes outside of Cardston. Some mountains off in the distance. And here are the three domes we will be sleeping in. And then this, I think, is for telescope viewing. Pretty down that valley. Okay, starting a couple of years ago when we stayed in the covered wagons, I always send my family some weird VRBO options, and they always say, yeah, sure, why not? So that brings us to the Sky Domes. And these, I gotta tell you, such an amazing time. This was probably our favorite place we stayed. It is glamping. This is, fancy camping, but so keep that in mind when you're in here. The first thing is you'll see on the bed here, there are some things about, hey, it gets really hot in the domes, especially if you are there before like 8 o'clock is when it starts cooling down. You'll see there is a mini air conditioner in the back, but these things do really heat up and it can get quite hot. So that's something you have to realize. The doors on the front do have a screen that can come down, and that helps during the day. But it is an experience, but it was a great experience. There are also heaters in here for when it gets colder, but also the comforters and the beds that they had were amazing beds, very comfortable. The comforters kept you very, very warm. So all that experience was phenomenal. So you get these three domes, each with, I believe, a king-size bed. There's this little outside eating area. There's an outside fire pit. There are some games that you can play. A couple of hammocks in the back that you can also see. So there's plenty of outside space. My biggest complaint actually is that the mountains are unfortunately on the wrong side of the property. You can see them in the background over there. There's also this hot tub, which was really, really nice to have as well. This white structure here, that is the bathroom. You'll be seeing the inside of that in a bit. And then the structure next to it is the inside kitchen. And then there's a little interior space there too. Let's take a look at the bathroom. The bathroom is small, but it is really quite good. The shower has good hot water. Obviously, that sink vanity is a little small, but it definitely gets the job done. No issues with the bathroom. This is inside of the kitchen. Lots of books and games. They have some umbrellas in case it's raining. Luckily, it sprinkled on us a bit, but not too much. There is an inside seating area. You can see the telescope back there. Cool artwork. Fridge, cooktop, microwave, coffee maker, tea kettle, coffee, and all sorts of creamer and different things. A sink. The water is well water. It's also filtered. I found the water to be totally fine and easily drinkable. This room also gets very hot in the summer, and there are not screens on these doors. The bugs weren't real bad, but there were some bugs out there. Has all of the pots and pans, plates and dishes, everything you'll need. And they also do have a gas grill on the side too, so I wanted to include that. So this is clearly like a farm. The people live right on the spot. There are a couple of different VRBO options, a smaller house. There's also some camper glamping where they have a bunch of campers put together. I believe the domes look like the coolest spot. And we had this cute little guy. This guy came and visited us from the farmhouse. And as you can tell, he is quite the purr. Also, a mouse catching machine. He caught 3 mice while we were there.
Yeah, those were the first ones I saw.
And other wildlife. There were deer always within sight.
Don't go past the fence. What do you know there? We're staying in these domes. I bet you think that's weird too.
Here is a time lapse of one of the sunsets, which once again was gorgeous. And then you also get to see what the domes look like lit up at night. They did have these little fairy lights in there, like I said. They also had sound machines in there. You do hear a lot of the nature sounds, so I guess if you were not okay with the nature sounds, they had a sound machine in each one of the domes. The stars through the glass were amazing. Here is a time lapse of the stars at night. Didn't come out the best, but really, really wonderful skies. Wish we could have seen the aurora, but that was not happening when we were there. And here is the sunrise, which was also amazing. This is a time lapse again from my GoPro. I can't say enough about this experience. Once again, it is glamping, so it is not a 5-star hotel, but I will say that the host was great. Lots of really good communication, and once again, the bedding and the domes were wonderful. Yes, if you're planning on having a place and hanging out all day long, it would be hot to hang out in those domes all day long, like almost unsafe hot. My daughter actually had some slides that she had had for many years, and we left them in the domes while we were there, and it got so hot that the slide shrunk, which is something you need to be thinking about what you leave in the domes while you go. But you're probably going to go to Waterton Lakes National Park and spend the day there and come back for the evening, and that's where this really shines. I mean, we had 2 nights in the domes. We loved every minute of it. Had to say goodbye to the cat. But it is out of the way. Here is a part of the drive leaving. They have like a farmer's market kind of thing on the side, and then just to the left you can kind of see where those cars are. That's where the campers are if you're doing that glamping. But it is on gravel. It's several miles of gravel. The gravel road isn't a bad gravel road, but it's several miles on gravel to get there, and it's not near necessarily any town. I mean, it's about equal distance from Cardston and another smaller town. So you do kind of have to plan ahead a little bit. But definitely a great adventure, and my family absolutely loved it. And you should check it out on VRBO.